This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Coming up, the Hazleton Area School District Superintendent talks about plans to make room for more students. Hi friends, it's great to be with you. I'm Ken Kara and here's your local information. Firefighters battled a blaze and saved several animals at a home in Black Creek Township around noon on Tuesday. The Nuremberg Weston Fire Company was assisted by a number of other local fire departments at 536 Hazel Street. Amanda Chrisman reports for the Standard Speaker that no one was at home, but firefighters did rescue some animals in cages, including rats, ferrets, and cats. Some animals they came across were dead. The cause of the fire is under investigation by a state police fire marshal. Now here's Lisa Sugar with the Hazleton Area School District update in today's news feature.
Today I'm pleased to welcome back our good friend, Dr. Brian Uplinger, the Superintendent of Schools for the Hazleton Area School District, to give us some new and exciting news that is happening at the district, in addition to an update on what's happening for the upcoming graduation. Dr. Uplinger, I understand that the district continues to grow student-wise and building-wise, and you're expanding into a rather unique venue in our area.
That is for sure, and thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to be on your show. We are looking at a new venture that entails part of the mall. We have two spaces out at the mall that we're looking at right now. We're going to have to renovate the space a little bit for the projects that we have going into those spaces. And by doing so, and by renovating that, we'll have some additional spaces, additional projects. We're really excited about the venture that we're going into and remodeling or revamping, I should say, our cyber program a little bit to assist our students that will remain in cyber school until they choose to come back, or they may not choose to come back. But there's a lot going on right now in that space, or in those spaces, I should say. We're also looking at in that vicinity, looking at starting an esports program. And in addition to that, we're looking at bringing on a JROTC program in the near future, depending on the availability of the Army to help us with that. So we're really excited about the different ventures that we're heading into, and yet you are completely correct. Our numbers are really growing across the district.
Well, it's really unique that you're taking space in the mall, so that's exciting. And I know you'll have more details on the future on what's happening with that. You don't want to give everything away all at once. Right. But how has the enrollment been, and how does it continue to grow for next year?
It has. And if you take a look at the last 5 years that I've been with the district, we've increased about 1,000 students over those 5 years. Some people may say, well, that's not really a lot. But if you look at the past, where maybe 300 students came to the district and 250 left. So, 50 students were left in addition, but people are coming and people are staying. And that's okay. We just have to figure out where we're going to put them. And we're bringing 2 additional buildings online in the near future, within 1 to 2 years to get them. They have to be renovated. They have to be ready for students. But once that's completed, we're going to open them, and that'll give us a little bit of wiggle room in some of our buildings. But again, the way that our enrollment is increasing, it's not going to last very long.
So are you looking at alternative plans right now, for what lies ahead? We
are. Yeah, we're meeting internally and discussing those different options that we may have. We're looking at vacant buildings. We're looking at possible locations to build. It's an incredible endeavor, but it has to happen fairly quickly with the amount of industry that's coming to our area. And some of those projections are within in 5 to 10 years when all of that will be said and done. But again, that's depends on the developers that are coming into the area. I heard just recently that it could be 3 to 5 years rather than 5 to 10. So we'll have students coming in, knocking at our doors, within no time. And again, like I said, that's okay. We will educate them. We will give them an incredible education because we do a lot of great things here. But we just have to find the space for them.
Wow, well, that's a tough problem to solve, but I'm sure you'll do it. Lastly, we want to touch on graduation. That is just around the corner. How large is the graduating class, and when is graduation?
Our graduation is scheduled for June 10th with rain dates. That's a Friday, June 10th, Friday, June 10th. Rain dates are June 11th on a Saturday, and then finally June 12th would be the Sunday, and that'll be rain or shine. We really want to have the kids outside on that in the same venue that we've had over the last several years. We really want to do that again. So we want to make sure that the rain isn't there, and it's not going to be a problem for us. But we're looking at roughly 850 to 900 students that'll be graduating from the district again. That seems to be the normal number that I've seen over the last several years being with the district. So, that, and again, with the number of students that are coming to us, that is eventually going to increase. We may be over 1,000 graduating seniors in a matter of years.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Feisner's Ford in Freeland, who is celebrating 75 years in business. Give them a call at 570-636-3920, or you can log on to feisnersford.com.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our forecast from the National Weather Service on Thursday. A 20% chance of showers after 2 p.m., mostly cloudy with a high near 64 degrees, with wind gusts as high as 23 miles per hour. Thursday night, a 40% chance of showers, mainly after 7 p.m. It will be cloudy with a low around 58 degrees, wind gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. On Friday, showers likely, then showers and a possible thunderstorm after 11 a.m. We'll have a high near 72 degrees and wind gusts as high as 28 miles per hour. We have a 90% chance of precipitation. On Friday night, an 80% chance of showers and possibly a thunderstorm. We'll have a low around 59 degrees. On Saturday, 40% chance of showers, partly sunny with a high near 71 degrees. Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 54 degrees. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 75 degrees. And Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 57 degrees. We have district playoff results on today's SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. Morgan Dinger pitched a shutout in the first round of the District 11 AAA softball playoffs for North Schuylkill against Allentown Central Catholic. She had 10 strikeouts in the game. Cheyenne D'Angelo had a home run and drove in 3 runs. Top-seeded North Schuylkill will face Palisades in the semifinals on Thursday. Britton Clifford had 9 strikeouts in Tamaqua win over Wilson area in the District 11 4A playoffs. Leah Crowley, Haley Williams, and Addison Krall all had home runs for the Lady Raiders, who will now face top-seeded Bethlehem Catholic in the semifinals. MMI Prep lost to Blue Ridge in the District 2 Single-A playoffs. Grace Warner drove in 2 runs for MMI. In the District 11 Single-A baseball playoffs, Nativity topped Marion in the semifinals. We'll be right back with our community and sports features.
SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these who recently departed. Scott P. Lengen, age 47, of Hazelton, the Joseph B. Conant Funeral Home, went on to their arrangements. Teresa J. Makovich, age 91, of Drums. Mass will be on Friday at 10 a.m. at Good Shepherd Roman Catholic Church. The Mickey Wilczek Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Robert Miranda, age 72, formerly of Hazelton. Services will be held in South Carolina under the Bobo Funeral Chapel. And Margaret Ann Rose Wigger of Hazelton. Mass will be held on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. at St. Joseph Catholic Church in Mechanicsburg. Friends on Saturday from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. at the church.
Tonight's obituaries are being brought to you in part by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory, with 2 locations in Rockland and in Drums, 570-384-3312 or 570-788-0977, and go to harmonfuneral.com.